Hello, everybody. I am, excuse me, I am back at home. Got up early this morning. My sister took me to the airport, flew from Knoxville to Minneapolis, and then I drove from Minneapolis to home just in time with about a half hour to spare for our Fresh Hope meeting tonight, our group for mental health. And that was good to meet together and encourage each other and remind each other of things we have to do to stay healthy emotionally. That's a big part of my life. I need to do things to stay healthy emotionally myself, and I want to pass things like that on to other people that may be struggling like I do sometimes. So that was good, and my computer is dinging here in the background. Maybe if I get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, hopefully I won't be doing that. Or I can mute it. 1 second here. Okay. Yes. So we are on the last day of June, June 30th, and we have made it through 30 days of thinking about patience. And I hope that you are able to think about your own life and the areas where you need to show patience, where you need to, whether that is with yourself, with others, whether you need to think about God's patience with you. And I hope that these little talks every day have been helpful. And so I want to read the verses that I picked for the last day are Joel 2:12 and 13. And it's another one that doesn't have the word patience in it, but that idea is there. And I think it's an important one for all of us to think about. It says, "Even now declares the Lord," and that's Lord with the capital letters, the small caps, the tetragrammaton. "Even now declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning. Rend your heart and not your garments. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in love, and he relents from sending calamity." And so I think maybe that's a good one for us to end on, thinking about our idea of being patient with ourselves or others. Remember that God is patient with us. He's slow to anger, and we need to repent and go to him when we have problems, and we need to return to him when we're kind of getting all mixed up with situations and problems that come our way. We need to go back to God. And so that's a good reminder for all of us to do, right? This is the last day, so I'm going to turn my camera around and show you our picture. And I'm sure that most of you have already know what it says, even though I was showing it backwards the last few days. But if I can even get this piece off. Okay, yes, here is our final picture. And it says, "It is well with my soul." This is a picture that our daughter Erin made for Gary for birthday or Christmas one year. And it's his favorite hymn, and she did that. And that's good for all of us to think about, isn't it? When we have the relationship with God that is vital to us, it can be well with our soul, even when we're going through hard times, even when we're not feeling the greatest. So I hope that these have been helpful for you as far as patience goes. And I thank you for watching them. And we'll see if we do another series sometime in the future in a couple months. But until then, be patient, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.